Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B1837 indicates a memory position calling timeout error, which affects the memory functionality of the power seat controls in the Honda Accord models from 2008 to 2012. This error specifically involves the system that recalls driver seating positions that can be programmed and stored for convenience. The critical components in relation to this error include the power seat control unit, which manages the seat adjustments, and the memory switches labeled as Driver 1 and Driver 2, located on the side of the driver's seat. The proper function of these components is essential for maintaining the desired seating preferences without manual adjustments. When the error is triggered, it suggests that the system could not recall the seating position within the designated time frame, possibly due to a fault in communication or motor function. Understanding this DTC is crucial for effectively addressing the reliability of the power seat system. DTC B1837 is specifically termed Memory Position Calling Timeout, which indicates an issue with the vehicle's memory seat functionality. The affected components primarily include the power seat control unit, which is responsible for executing various seat adjustments. The vehicle's memory switches, specifically Driver 1 and Driver 2, allow the driver to save and recall personalized seating positions. Critical to note is that these switches are typically located on the side of the driver's seat for easy access. The programming of memory positions is vital for achieving hassle-free access to preferred seating configurations. If the system fails to recall the programmed positions within the designated timeout period, it leads to this diagnostic trouble code, necessitating further investigation into the components and wiring associated with the power seat system. When diagnosing DTC B1837, several potential causes should be considered. One common issue is poor wiring connections within the seat's electrical system, which can lead to interrupted signals necessary for position recall. Additionally, a faulty power seat switch may not send the correct signals to the control unit, leading to a timeout error. Another possibility is a malfunctioning control unit that fails to process the commands appropriately. The power seat motors also play a critical role in this process. If these motors are sluggish or not functioning correctly, they can fail to reach the proper seating position in the allotted time, resulting in the DTC being triggered. Identifying and rectifying these possible causes is essential for restoring normal function to the memory seat system. The symptoms associated with DTC B1837 can vary, but several indicators can help identify the issue. A primary symptom is the power seat failing to recall its programmed position, which can lead to frustration for the driver. Additionally, users may notice a slow response when attempting to adjust the seat, signaling possible motor or wiring issues. In some cases, inconsistent seat adjustments may occur, where the seat does not reach the desired position smoothly or at all, raising concerns about mechanical or electrical failures. Finally, the illumination of the DTC code on the vehicle's diagnostic system serves as a direct indication that there is an issue with the memory seat functionality, prompting further investigation and troubleshooting. The first step in troubleshooting DTC B1837 involves clearing all diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS. This action is crucial for resetting the vehicle's onboard computer and establishing a clean slate from which to start the diagnostic process. By clearing the codes, any temporary faults that may have triggered the DTC may be eliminated, allowing for a more accurate assessment of the power seat system's current state. The HDS enables technicians to interface with the vehicle's onboard computer, providing clear feedback regarding the stored codes. After clearing, it is essential to verify that the DTC is truly resolved later in the process. This step is fundamental before proceeding to more complex diagnostics. After clearing the DTCs, the next step is to turn the ignition switch to the lock position and then back to on, too. This action serves to reset the ignition state, preparing the system for further functionality testing. Turning the ignition to lock ensures that all electrical systems are powered down, thereby resetting any possible temporary malfunctions that may occur in the power seat control unit. Switching it back to on activates the power to the vehicle's electrical components, which include the power seat adjustments. This step ensures that the memory calling features can be properly initialized for the subsequent troubleshooting, providing a consistent baseline state for testing and diagnosing any remaining issues. The third troubleshooting step involves manually moving the power seat through its full range of motion. This includes adjusting the seat to the frontmost and rearmost positions, as well as fully reclining the seat back backward. This is a critical step that ensures all components involved in the seat's movement are operational and functioning without any hesitation or obstruction. By utilizing the power seat adjustment switch, we can verify that the seat motors and related mechanical components are responding correctly. This broad range of motion not only exercises the components, but also helps to identify any parts that may bind or resist movement, possibly indicating underlying mechanical issues that could affect the system's overall operation. In this step, you will set the current seating position into memory using either the driver 1 or driver 2 memory switch. This procedure involves pressing the designated memory switch while at the desired seating position to save that configuration. It is essential because it confirms that the memory functionality of the power seat control unit is operating as intended. The ability to store seating configurations allows convenient adjustments for different drivers, enhancing overall user satisfaction. Proper function at this stage ensures that the system will later recall the saved position effectively. If successful, this indicates that the programming aspect of the power seat system is functioning correctly, which is critical for resolving the initial DTC. Once the memory position is set, the next step is to move the seat away from the memorized position using the power seat switches. This action tests whether the power seat is capable of moving to different locations successfully, verifying that the motors are engaging properly. By adjusting the seat to a new location, we confirm that the power and control switch functions are intact and that there are no connectivity issues. This step also allows for an assessment of whether any sluggishness or binding in the adjustment process may be present, indicating potential mechanical or electrical failures. Verifying the responsiveness of the seat system is crucial to identifying any issues that may still be present, ensuring that the unit can successfully operate across its full range of movement. To ensure that the system is capable of recalling the saved memory position, the next step is to attempt to recall that position using the driving position memory switch. This is vital for confirming that the power seat control unit is effectively communicating with the motors responsible for adjusting the seat back to its previous configuration. Successfully recalling the memory position indicates that the memory functionality is intact and that the necessary communications are maintaining integrity. If the seat adjusts back to the saved position smoothly, it suggests that the system is functioning as required. This step is critical in evaluating the core purpose of DTC B1837, which is to ensure reliable memory position recalls for enhanced user convenience. After attempting to recall the memory position, the instructions call for a wait of 2 minutes before proceeding with any further diagnostics. This waiting period allows for the onboard systems to finalize any adjustments made and helps to eliminate transient errors that may arise during troubleshooting. During this time, the power seat control unit will be processing the commands sent to it, and it is crucial for giving the system adequate time to stabilize. It ensures accurate diagnostics and prevents any false indications that might result from hurried testing. Following this waiting period will facilitate a clearer understanding of the operational status of the power seat system before further testing for remaining DTCs. In this step, you will again check for any diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This is critical for identifying whether any additional DTCs have appeared since the previous cycles of troubleshooting. If any DTCs are indicated, it could suggest underlying issues that may need to be addressed separately. Should the HDS report any DTCs beyond B1837, further investigation into those codes is essential, as they may provide valuable information about other malfunctioning components in the power seat system. If no additional codes are indicated, this implies that the system is functioning correctly at this time, although intermittent failures may still exist, warranting the investigation of potential wiring issues. Following the previous step, if any DTCs other than B1837 are indicated, the next course of action is to troubleshoot these indicated codes. Each DTC can provide a specific insight into different components or systems that may be malfunctioning, allowing for a streamlined approach to repairs. This targeted methodology greatly reduces the time spent diagnosing unrelated issues and enables a more efficient resolution process. It is essential to consider all indicated DTCs in conjunction with the symptoms observed during initial diagnosis. Each DTC holds value in furthering the understanding of the vehicle's condition and directing the technician towards effective solutions for all issues presented. The 10th step involves clearing the diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, once more using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This reiterative process is vital for establishing a clean state before evaluating the system's operational status. After clearing the codes, it allows for a fresh testing environment to determine if the issues recur or if the initial problem has been resolved. This action helps establish clarity on whether the previous repairs or adjustments made have effectively addressed the root cause of the DTC B1837. A successful clearing indicates that the system may now be functioning correctly without reporting any further issues. This step is essential to ensuring the system's reliability and performance moving forward, laying the groundwork for adequate ongoing monitoring. Following the clearing of DTCs, the next instruction is to wait for 6 seconds before proceeding to the subsequent diagnostic phase. This brief waiting period allows all systems within the vehicle to stabilize after having lost power, and ensures that the onboard computer can reset any transient errors associated with the previous fault codes. It is important to provide adequate time for the electronic components to synchronize and prepare for operation checks. This step is crucial as it places the vehicle in the correct state for assessing the power seat motors in the next stage. A well-timed transition enhances the likelihood of accurate results during motor functionality tests, providing clear information about any remaining issues in the power seat control system. The final troubleshooting step involves moving each power seat motor one at a time and checking their operation time. It is crucial during this step to observe how smoothly each motor runs, as any irregularities can indicate underlying issues such as mechanical binding or electrical failures. During the testing, if any of the motors fail to operate smoothly, this calls for further diagnostic checks, such as evaluating the power seat motor itself or inspecting the interaction between the motor and its engagement gear. If the motor performs adequately, it directs attention toward the power seat control unit input test, which will further verify the system's integrity. This detailed observation ensures a thorough understanding of the power seat mechanisms, confirming whether they are properly working or if additional repairs are needed. Upon completing the troubleshooting protocol for DTC B1837, it is essential to perform final repair verifications. This step confirms that the power seat system is functioning as expected and that the issues leading to the DTC have been properly addressed. After completing any necessary repairs, check to ensure that all movement of the power seat motors is smooth and responsive. It's also crucial to clear any present diagnostic trouble codes once more to reinforce that all functions are operational. A successful verification helps affirm that the adjustments made have resolved the issue, ensuring the power seat memory functions can recall positions accurately. This process is vital for restoring user confidence in the power seat system, confirming its reliability for continued use. To prevent issues like DTC B1837 from arising in the future, implementing a preventive maintenance strategy is highly recommended. Regularly checking the power seat motors for smooth operation can help catch problems before they become significant issues. This should include periodic tests to ensure that the motors engage without hesitation and that they respond accurately to memory settings. Additionally, inspecting wiring connections for signs of wear, corrosion, or looseness can significantly reduce the likelihood of errors caused by electrical failures. Keeping the memory seat system components clean and functional ensures that performance remains optimal, contributing positively to the overall reliability of the vehicle. Following these simple maintenance steps will enhance the longevity of the power seat functionalities. In conclusion, DTC B1837 signifies an important issue within the memory position calling functionality of the Honda Accord from 2008 to 2012. Thorough understanding of the memory seat system mechanics and the components involved is essential in diagnosing and effectively troubleshooting this error. Identifying the various potential causes, such as wiring issues, motor failures, or faults within the control unit, is a key aspect of effectively navigating through the resolution process. Careful following of the troubleshooting steps not only aids in pinpointing the source of the problem, but also enhances the accuracy of repairs made. Lastly, embracing preventive maintenance practices can significantly boost the longevity and overall performance of the power seat system, thereby improving the driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.